Hey, what's going on, Comics Nation? It's your boy Aaron here with another episode of Pitches to Panels. And today we have an exciting guest on today. Well, yeah, that. So, today I wanted you to introduce you guys to a talented creator. His new book coming out is pretty good. Got me excited, especially for the topic that we're going to be discussing today. So, without further ado, here's Jamal Dabney.
Good to be here, man. Thank you. Thanks for
Hey,
having me.
I'm glad you're here, man. Thanks for stopping by. So, you have a new comic coming out. You mind telling us about it?
Yeah. So, uh, without giving too much away and pretty much explaining what's already been told and what's on social media, um, I bring to you Black Bow, and it's just a culmination of things that have inspired me to make the comic, um, leading up to the events of like 2020, right? So prior to that, I was like, I've always been a fan of comics and anime, right? And
Yeah.
stuff like that. But I never really thought of actually making a book. And every we all know what was going on in 2020, where you had all the
Oh,
craziness
yeah.
going on, right? The year from hell, they called it, right? So you had the riots, right? And like that for me, like inspired me to really make the comic, because it's like, yo, like I was in it, right? And so I'm looking at all this stuff going on, and I'm like, I don't know what me and my boy was talking, and it's like, yo, what if like it was so surreal, and this really inspired me to make the comic to why I'm here today. And so, I'm sitting there, just to share this briefly with you guys before moving on. I'm sitting there in a car with one of my close friends, and we're near a jewelry store. And this is like one of the nights that the protest had hit my home city. Because they were happening all over the country at different states, different times, right? But
Yeah.
so I'm sitting outside. I just came from an ATM, and I see a gang of dudes, might like 20 strong, and they're walking down the street. And they're looking real ominous, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm like, yo, this is straight out of a comic book, man. Just
Yo,
right, like,
they had
yo,
the mask on and everything.
yo, crazy. I mean, no, they were so bold they didn't have any masks.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, dude just takes a brick, launches it right through a jewelry store window. There's so many people that the police can't even do anything, and it's like a crowd of people. They're just running this jewelry store, and I'm like, yo, literally, like that block that I was on was like literally on fire. And it's like, yo, this like yo, what if like a vigilante was out here like cleaning up the streets right now, like in the midst of all of this stuff, right? Like, you got some cats over there getting beat by the cops. You got some cats down the block, man. They're robbing the store. Like, what, yo, like, and then after that moment, it's like, yo, like it inspired me to really make this book and to base it off my personal experience. So that's that's how we got here today, man. And
Okay.
yeah.
Nice. Okay, so it's cool that you're doing it's cool that you're doing all that. I think it's pretty nice. Excuse me for my poor alliteration. But anyway, what made me the most interested in your thing is you're actually doing something that I haven't really seen a lot in modern day comic books. So what that is you have an Archer character.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can you tell me how all that came to be? Like who is he?
Okay. Well, Black Bow is his name is David Dab, and he's uh he's a college professor, um a young one at that. He's only 26 years old at the when the events of the story happened. And Me myself, I'm a big fan of Green Arrow. That's kind of where that came from, right? I'm a big fan of Green Arrow, DC, and but also, on the Eastern side of things, man, I'm a big fan of anime as well. And what you'll see when the comic drops is you're going to see a mixture of both of those elements, both of those styles of storytelling.
Oh,
And so when it came to how that came about, Black Bow was like, man, like I want to see. I always liked archers, like that was my thing, like Robin Hood, right? Green Arrow, man. Just different types of you know fabled heroes and things like that. Like archery has always been my thing, right? And so like I wanted to portray that in a real vigilante. How would a modern day vigilante stack up against criminals with assault rifles and or take on a whole police force or something like that? And
true.
like so it because of that, like in our modern day society, he has to have a little extra to him just to be an archer. And what you're going to see is Black Bow. It's not just a crime fighting vigilante that's an archer. Like I wanted to, you know, there's a lot of Batman fans out there, and like I feel it's like I tried to kind of mix him with the Green Arrow and just see what I would see what would happen. But yeah, man, it's dark, man. Like it's man, if you can compare like the types of like DC shows, I would like compare it between Green Arrow, Black Lightning, and
Oh
like
yeah.
like the universe is kind of like a mix between you know Queen, Green Arrow, Black Lightning, and then I want to say uh Batman or like Batwoman on the CW. Like it's grimy. Like it starts
Right.
real gritty. Like I mean, it starts off crazy, man. You got, so basically like this guy, um, he becomes a vigilante. It's kind of controversial, man. And so that's why when the heavy promo starts, it's going to be interesting to see how that takes form. Um, he was he witnesses his brother gets murdered by a police officer, right? So
Yeah.
that sends him down a spiral effect to eventually become the Black Bow, without like telling everything. But his origin, that's the catalyst in his origin story. And yeah, that sends him, and ends up putting him in the exact places where he needs to be to eventually become the hero that he's going to become. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, that's good. So, um, sorry about that. So, when you first announced Black Bow, I think I don't know if I'm right on this, but I was one of the first people catching on. Was you know like I was on the train, and I couldn't
Mhm.
help but notice a lot of people thought it was controversial to have the word black in his name.
yo, yo, for real, right? Yo, oh my god, yo, see, you're hitting me with some good stuff, some good questions. Yeah, definitely, bro, definitely, man. I mean, still to this day, like I'll post it on other like social media platforms. Still till this day, I still get that, and it's
Oh,
like now I'm not gonna explain it to you. Like you're gonna see why that's his name, you know, when you read the book. So I'm
that,
done explaining it, bro. Like it's like, yo, come on. Like really, bro. I know we're passing like that, yo. The black community is done with I know. Like I felt the same way too. Trust
yeah,
me. But it's like, okay, just read the story and then before you, because that's one thing we love to do is judge. Right before we even
yeah.
get to it was like, man, they'll see. They'll see. But
No, I feel that
yeah.
because it's like at the same at one point it's like, yeah, you're right. Sometimes we do have a lot of characters like that only have the word black in their name because they're black.
Right.
But you have to look at the context.
Right. Exactly. I will tell you, I can give one spoiler away from the book, right?
Okay.
Or this is not even from the book. This will be from the series, because in the book, you're not even going to find this out until the next issue. I mean, no, the third issue. So this is a big spoiler for the series, but and I think I dropped this before on TikTok. I did. I made a TikTok video about this, and I think it's still down there if you go on the TikTok page. But again, I'll say this for the people watching. His name is not Black Bo because he's black, all right? So out in the universe, that's why the series goes. It starts to get like, you're gonna see in this series there is power scaling, which is like something you really don't see from like vigilantes and Western style comics. Like you don't see like Batman going into the hyperbolic time chamber and training. You know what I mean? For like,
Yeah.
so it's like certain things. So this you're gonna see stuff like that. There's gonna be time skips, all that stuff. So,
Okay.
but in the Bo verse, in the Black Bo universe, there let's just say there are beings that have created these 12 weapons that
Okay.
are known to be which are known to be some of the most powerful tools, weapons in the universe, right? And so one of these weapons happen to be called Black Void weapons, and they're made from the embers of a collapsed star turning into a black hole, and the energy is condensed into these weapons. That's why they're extremely powerful.
That makes sense.
And the bow that David uses is a Black Void weapon.
Yeah.
So you see where I'm going with it?
Okay, I feel you. So he has an ancient weapon that's like celestial nature.
Yes,
He
sir.
has technology like Batman, Green Arrow,
Mm-hmm.
and from what I remember, in one of your Instagram feeds, he also has like this sort of chi, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, you
Yes,
want to
sir.
talk about that?
Right. Okay. So it's very similar to chi, if not in fact, chi could possibly be a derivative of its original form. Yeah. The same. So this force, if you will, this ability. Now, mind you, it doesn't make him superhuman. He's not superhuman, right?
Yeah.
He can be killed. He can be gravely injured. This ability, though, like you said, it's a form of energy. It's like chi. I created it. It's called Anu, right? And
Okay.
it's based off of these celestial beings that I told you about. And over time, they show mankind how to harness this ability over millennia, right?
Nice.
Over thousands and thousands of years since the early foundings of mankind. And some of the reason why we have the fables that we have today in the Boverse is because, like, the legends of the demigods, right, performing astronomical feats, defeating giants and stuff like that. A lot of that is tied into this force, right? So he has the ability to use this because he was trained for a many number of years, um, intensely, in certain situations. It could have been a matter of life and death had he not mastered these art forms. And it takes years of dedication and years of discipline to achieve this. So yeah, so he basically ends up what is basically known right now is that he after a while he before becoming the Black Bolt, he goes missing for a while. He's he's an archaeologist by nature, and he's always, ever since the death of his brother, he's always been searching for the true answer to humankind. Why do humans act the way they do? Why do we have divisions in race and different things like that? And why are we war? Why do we have different factions and military, and why do we war? Why do we rob, steal, and kill one another? So it led him to become an archaeologist and try to figure these things out as a career. So so you can see that that tragedy ended up affecting him throughout his life, and eventually into the career path that he would choose. So basically, he does end up going missing for a while, and during the time that he's missing, he ends up being found by a people that have kept a long going tradition of training in that art form of using the energy called Anu for thousands of years. Because he's an archaeologist, he stumbles upon this lost civilization that no one knew still existed.
Okay.
Right. So the best way I could kind of, without giving away too much, the best way I could kind of try to explain it, you can kind of compare it to the seven chakras in meditation.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
So that's where, and now each of those chakras in my story, each of those, we call them cores, elemental cores, energy cores, based off the same system, right? You have your base, solar, root, sacral, heart, throat, pineal gland, and the crown. So based off of that, it's based off of the same system, just worded a little different.
Gotcha.
And you can kind of compare it to like the Green Lantern's kind of force of will, kind of the power of will. So you can compare, like, but imagine though if the Green Lantern had a different ability for, like, if basically he had all 7 rings, or he had all the lanterns, the different lantern corps, and was able to tap into each of them. So basically each of those cores possess a different type of energy. Now, it is extremely rare for one person to be able to operate all 7. Some people are born with an affinity towards 1 or 2.
Okay.
It was even rare amongst the creators of this power to unlock all 7 and truly align and awaken their third eye core.
So okay, go ahead. My bad.
Oh no, you're good. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, so it's like chakra and Naruto, a little bit.
Yeah, similar. I say similar. Yeah, because I know in Naruto you have different styles of chakra, like different elements, I guess, that allow them to do different jutsus, right? So yeah, I would say that. I would say something similar to it. But I mean, this stuff can go. That's why I said, like, it can go from just, for example, I mean, if he's about to get shot, if he focuses enough energy in a certain place, if he could predict where the bullet's going to go and possibly prevent the bodily damage. So it's each core does completely different things, and they're real drastic. And then when you talk about opening the third eye core, you're talking about devastating power. You're talking about, oh man, city shattering, man, continent level breaking, oh man, I mean, earth shattering power. Like it's gonna get crazy, man. So, I mean, it's gonna be crazy. Like right now, the first issue, it's crazy. The first issue is
Okay.
crazy, but as it goes on, man, you're gonna see some invincible, comparable battle scenes, man. And it's crazy, right, to think that that will come from a vigilante that's an archer.
Exactly.
Like
Like most
how,
of the times they're just like they don't even have any powers.
right, right. It's just like city level. They're fighting thugs. And it does start
Yeah.
off like that. It will, and you're gonna gradually see how it can get to that point. So
Hmm.
it's going to
All
get
right.
crazy.
Nice. So obviously the hero is an important part of the story, but you can't have a good hero without some good villains.
Right.
And from what I've been seeing, you have some pretty interesting takes on them.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely, man. Definitely, man. I was just getting lost in my mind, man. I was just coming up with anything that I could possibly think of, man. Anything that just anything that's not I go off of stuff that I've seen before, or man, I think this would look cool, or just like some of it starts off as comedy, man. Like I'm literally, yo, that would be funny if, you know what, I'm gonna throw that in there. Nah, don't. And then I got people, don't do that, babe. What? That's not gonna look right. Shit, it ends up looking just fine,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yo, you think you can talk about some of them?
Oh, definitely, man.
Yeah, 'cause I
Okay,
noticed you had the dude with the sheet on his head over here.
yeah, man. Oh, wow. Yeah, this guy right here. Yeah. So we looking at the nefarious, the maniacal, just, oh man, this dude is crazy, man. So that's the Hatesman, and of course heavily, I mean, it's plain to see, it was heavily inspired by the KKK, right?
Yeah.
Um, and if you can see his attire, it looks like a Confederate soldier's um garb, right? Uniform. Um, so let me try to adjust this lighting right quick. That's a little, yeah. So yeah, heavily influenced by the the Confederacy South, and um yeah, the Ku Klux Klan, and what's known about him for now, I mean, like he's giving me like ominous murder vibes, right? Like this dude, he's crazy.
You don't
Um,
play.
yeah, nah, that he's gonna give Black Bolt some problems. Like, um, he's a dual swordsman, master swordsman. Um,
Nice.
he also has abilities. What those abilities
Really?
are, I don't want to say as of yet, but if Black Bolt can do the amazing things he can do, and for this guy to cause him such a problem,
Hmm.
they must be pretty significant, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with Anu, does he have some sort of form of it too, or is it a different power source altogether?
Um, different power source, but coming from the same origin, just coming from the same origin place. Everybody in this universe are getting their abilities from the same source. Just like, you can compare it to DC.
Yeah.
If you're familiar with the Flash and the particle accelerator
Oh, okay.
going off, and supposedly that's what created all metahumans. So in here, in here, you have your alternate reality, obviously, of things I've seen. So imagine if 25% of the nation had adverse effects to the COVID vaccine,
Ah,
whereas then the people that reacted negatively actually gained abilities from them. Was it a
dang.
mass? Was it a mass um what could have been a mass infection and basically something intentional that the secret society of America could have put out there. Who knows? But either
Okay.
way, yeah, it resulted in half of the people in this universe having some kind of uncanny ability, and it's crazy.
All right. So you have the Hatchman. You have who's this girl right here? Are
Oh,
they the same person or
yep,
are they different?
they are indeed the same person. So
Yeah.
um, that right there is Tempura. So her story is there's I just mentioned to you before her well just know that I don't want to give away too much. Just know that like I said, everybody in this universe gets their powers the same way. So she got her powers the same way. Her abilities though, mass manipulation, almost at a hypnotic state. Only the hypnot now the hypnotics and the able to the ability to get inside the mind and bend people to her will. That only works on guys though. That only works on men though. That
Okay.
part only works on men. But I mean anything else, I mean she can damn near kill anybody she wants to. Either way, I mean she's razor sharp talons, man. Um, lifelike tentacle, protruding hair that can project projectiles, attack at will. It's got a life of its own.
Dang.
It's crazy, bro.
Okay.
It's crazy, and armor like skin. As you see, she goes from regular form to that sort of like how Venom immediately powers up. The only
Oh yeah.
benefit, how Eddie Brock automatically can don the Venom symbiote. She can control that too. Like when she want,
That's lit.
boom. You know what
I
I
bet you
mean?
that's gonna be fun to draw.
Oh yeah, like her actually in transformation. You know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely. It's gonna be crazy. It's definitely gonna be crazy, bro. I can't wait. I can't wait till the issue comes out where she's introduced because she's not in this first issue.
Dang. All right. Any spoilers on like what issue you're planning on releasing her?
Oh yeah, she's gonna be in issue 2. That's gonna be that's I, it's already the book issue 2 is already done, and
Okay.
so probably after everybody takes to the how after everybody takes to this first book and everybody's had they fill, man, we're gonna hit them right over the head with another one, issue 2, and that's when you're gonna see her debut. Let you know, here goes another spoiler you're gonna be excited about if you like her design and you like her. Yo, she's got 3 other sisters.
Wait, what?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
You'll see the designs coming for them too. Check this out. Her main ability, this I can tell you this. So her main ability, she's got a protective coat of skin, you know, armor like skin,
Yeah.
dodging, bullets bouncing off her, she, that long tongue, man, that joint can shoot out like 50 feet, wrap around somebody's neck,
Ooh.
throw them like 5 miles, and durability. Not, I wouldn't say she's got the razor like claws. All in each of them, their ability comes from like, okay, so all abilities come from the same source, but different kind of like quirks in My Hero Academia, where
Gotcha.
certain abilities can come from one ultimate ability that can spread and create multiple characteristics. So she has a sister. You'll see, and I'm her design. Her design is gonna be crazy because she's more badass than her.
Really?
So that's Tempura. She has she like I said, she has 3, but the most dangerous one, her name is Scorn.
Oh.
They all have abilities like her. They each have that coat of armor like skin, almost like
Nice.
shape shifting reptilian almost. Um, it's gonna be crazy, man. I don't want to, man. I can't. I don't
No,
want to get into it
no,
too much. But it's
you're
crazy.
fine, man. So they're pretty much like a triple threat. That's actually pretty freaking amazing.
Yeah, both they're similar in looks, completely different abilities. That are yeah.
Okay. So I don't know. I don't. I think I heard it from your Instagram or whatever. But there's also a character called Captain Confederate, right? Or did you remake that into the Hatesman?
Originally, he was right. Like okay, Commander. Like he, I was unsure to really make him a evil villain, right? Originally, Captain Confederate was going to be an evil villain. I switched his name to Commander Confederate now. Um, he is going to act at times as a villain, but he's more now like a rival, right?
Uh-huh.
He's more like like a Vegeta to a Goku,
Gotcha.
and the Hatesman, yeah, nah, the Hatesman, that's like Batman the Joker. That's like Reverse Flash to the Flash, right? That's Black Bolt's opposite. At first, I was gonna make him like an Archer, like to really give that polar opposite effect. But
Yeah.
I was like, nah, we just gonna go all the way. Just make something completely different. Just really make this character unique, man. What? And
Nice.
I was thinking, Harlan, man, what could be a real evil man in this joint? Because it, oh man, it's just it's gonna get crazy because I really want to tell like just think about it like this: some of the American legends that we grew up on, the old what were they called?
Folk tales.
The old folk tales, stuff like that. You're gonna see because you got characters like this guy, the Hatesman, you're gonna see some of them old characters come back and it's gonna be interesting to see what side they're really on. You know,
Okay.
people like Waco, Paco, Texas Bill, Paul Bunyan, and see like the origin stories of those guys and how they're gonna get, you know, how they're gonna get involved in the story now. So it's good. I plan to do some crazy, controversial stuff, man. When I tell you it's gonna get crazy, it's gonna get crazy, man.
Okay.
Oh
Oh,
man.
oh, that's another thing I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay.
So you started doing this PR promotional stuff, and you were putting Black Bow up against all these comic book characters.
Oh
Dude,
yeah,
dude, that was entertaining. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah. So I was just trying to at that point, I was just trying to mix it up, trying to find something new I could do, and it was helping my TikTok channel though. Trying to just get things started. You know,
Yeah, yeah. They're
uh,
like, who's this Black Bow guy?
yeah,
He could
yeah.
be
So
Batman.
yeah. So I might pick that back up again. I was just seeing how the people were responding. I mean, they were engaging though. It was getting people engaged though. It really was. So definitely might pick that up again.
Okay, that's
Mm-hmm.
lit. Also, dude, this costume for him is pretty dope. So, how did you go about creating this iconic look for the character?
Um, I at the time I was going through a couple different artists before I found my dope artist I'm with today, man. Um, I was just shopping through a couple guys and just testing the water, seeing what was going on, and the main picture that should be on there. Yeah, that outfit is sick though. It is sick, man. And it's like, yo, like one of the artists that drew it, he was like, yo, because originally, and this is why now I have two outfits for him. He has that
Yeah.
one, and then he has what I call is the organic outfit.
Oh
So
shoot.
so not really organic. I'll say nanoganic, right? Nanobots, I guess, or a almost the artificial intelligence type of biosuit, right? And
Okay.
so this one right here, no, this is a regular suit. It's just badass. I love the look. It was an artist by the name of Jason Art. Jason D Art, I believe his name is on Instagram. I approached him and asked him to, could he just draw my character? I like this style. And he said, could I redesign this suit for you? And I was like,
Ah,
okay, yeah, you have a shot at it. And so if you scroll down and you see one of the lifelike pictures of Black Bo, this is when I really started to
this
get
one?
um yeah, no, I'm when I first when you asked me about how did I get that
Oh,
look, you
okay, my bad.
yeah. So if you scroll down, yeah, now the one you just look there, that one, that's the nano suit. Now that suit is going to actually be triggered by him holding his bow, and it actually forms over his whole body.
Nice.
He gets that later on in the series, so that's not what he's going to that he doesn't start off with that one. He starts off with the one you were asking about. Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, that one I like that. And then as we went on, we decided to take the arm that covers the bicep. We decided to take that off, and
Yeah.
so now you have what you have now with him having like the more mobile looking, um agile looking suit, still looking durable, but just have his like he just has his arms exposed and stuff like that. But
Nice.
yeah, if you yeah, yep, just like that.
Okay. Hold on. Let
Mhm.
me get a. Yeah. Yeah. Looks pretty nice. You
Yep.
got the cool shoulder pads going on.
Yeah, no,
So how did you get his how did you come up with his logo? Because that's pretty interesting. You got the bee being formed in the bow.
yeah, yeah, yep. Um, yeah, I just thought of it like, man, every hero needs. At first, he wasn't gonna have anything. Like he was just gonna be a tactical archer. Man, this is
Yeah.
before I came up with, man, yo, if this dude's gonna be like freaking like most vigilantes, I mean, they have run in with the law, but like no, like the cops are gonna be out to get this guy in their eyes. He's just another criminal with an arrow. He's another man. He might as well be another rioter. He might as well be another protest rioter. All of that. So in their eyes, this dude's trash. Like he's against the law. He's everything in the book. That's and they want to throw him under the jail, right?
Makes sense.
So to for him to even be able, I mean, that's Batman ain't even have it that bad. Green Arrow never had it that bad. The Flood, no other vigilante had it that bad. Like they're gonna be out to get this dude,
Like
like
he needs to die.
right, like all the time. Like if cops see this dude, they shoot on sight. It's like they'll take him. They'll take him alive if they can. But first of all, he's black, and they shooting first, asking questions later. Right? So let's just keep it 100. Let's just keep it a beam, man. So um, yeah. So uh, I wanted to give him some type of extra advantage that he's gonna have to have some death defying ability to be able to even escape that kind of manpower.
Yeah.
He just can't have a couple gadgets and think he's just gonna be, you know, popping in and popping out when he wants to. Huh, Alfred, can you hear me now? Send the Bowmobile. Like, no, like this is the real world. No, so he's gonna have to have some type of extra something because this is about to get real. I mean,
Okay.
but yeah, now the B came. I was just like, yo, every hero needs a symbol, right? He was just gonna have, he was it was gonna be something similar to that, but it was gonna have no emblem on the front. He was just gonna be an archer, and I was gonna call him out. That's back when I was searching for names, and I was just gonna call him Black Bow. And
Yeah.
then I was like, yeah, I got to give him some more depth than that. And then once I came up with that symbol, then all the ideas started coming in my head, like, yo, now I really can like think about it. I don't have to just to call him that because he's black. Like now all these ideas were starting to come into my head, and it all started with that dang symbol on his chest. The
Okay.
B, yep, the B into the bow. The B also being a bow. I was like, yeah, that's iconic. Like I need to find something iconic that like if somebody put a flashlight in the sky, you would, oh, there goes, it's the black bolt, like, you know what I mean? So
Exactly.
yeah, so I was like, yeah, like Superman has his S, the Flash has his lightning bolt, you know, Green Arrow don't got nothing, and I didn't want it to just be like that. So I was like,
Yeah.
I gotta make something iconic about this dude. So, he's not just another archer, you know. So that was the mission behind that, and it worked out pretty good.
I feel that. So, are you planning on doing a Indiegogo or Kickstarter?
Yeah. I plan on doing the Kickstarter. You're gonna start within the next 2 weeks. The next week, I'll say the next 2 weeks. The Kickstarter official promo will be up. Right now, we're signing people up so that they'll have first dibs at the Kickstarter. But when the Kickstarter officially launches, you're just gonna see the post coming, and it'll be taking fans straight to the Kickstarter itself.
All right.
So,
Let me see if
yeah.
I can pull that up because I think I have it right now. This is
All
it,
right.
right?
Yep.
I
So
bet.
yeah, if you want to know about that, just just tap that subscribe, and you will get a email notifying you that the Kickstarter is up and running. And like I said, all of that stuff should be done in about 2 weeks' time.
2 weeks.
Yes,
Okay, that's what's up. So that's in early November.
that'll be early November. Mm-hmm.
Okay, bet. So
Latest we're looking at the Kickstarter. The latest we're looking at the Kickstarter is about November 15th. That's the latest we expect it to be, and it'll be running right on time for people to put their pre-orders in for the holiday season. So
nice.
yeah, I expect that to be to be right on time for that. So
Okay, so with your Kickstarter, you're obviously gonna put the book in. You having any extra goodies, or have you decided on what you're gonna be doing with the campaign?
oh yeah, we're gonna have rewards. Lots of interesting things that the people, aside from your typical stuff that's mostly known with most Kickstarters, your digital and physical copies. There'll be a bunch of rewards, man. Different. You'll see a bunch of stuff out there: posters, trading cards, man. People will be able to get early dibs on things, voting on things, merchandise, heavy on. We're gonna be heavy on the merch at this Kickstarter, and yeah, heavy on the merch, man. People will be able to cast their ideas if they want to be if they support certain tiers. Maybe they could be a character in the book.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's gonna be set up pretty nice, man. I can't wait. It's gonna be pretty interesting.
Okay, I feel you. One word of advice though: if you're planning on doing posters, don't have them that big because it's gonna be a nightmare in shipping. Like, yeah, right now I ordered like 5 of those things, bro.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking terrible.
Oh man, noted. Thank you. Noted. Man, so else because I'm pretty sure if depending on how many people buy those things, yeah, man. Mm. So what do you suggest?
Normally, the person I was talking to, she was suggesting that I do like digital, physical prints. So they're about the same size. They can be the same size as the comic, or they can be like a little bigger or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
they pretty much act as a poster. They're just smaller. You can have
Okay.
all the art on there.
Right. Sounds good, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Uh,
Definitely, man. Yeah, so I'm thinking, stickers, trading cards, posters, and
definitely.
we're gonna and definitely variant covers. We're gonna go
Oh yeah.
hard with the variant covers. There's gonna be some crazy art, man. Because I'm gonna get creative. I'm gonna get when I, when I tell you, I might not be able to make an ad because the cover art gonna be so controversial, man. I might not be able to make an ad on Facebook, so you just gonna hear about it through the man. Hopefully these next 2 to 3 weeks is gonna be real heavy with the campaigning and the outreach. So you're just gonna hear about it. But yeah, hopefully I can do ads so it's popping up in the community, in the comic community. I mean the indie space comic community. Hopefully, but yeah,
Definitely, man. Because Facebook, Instagram, they don't play with the ads, man. Like
nah,
literally,
they
I
don't.
post exactly like you can post a video or a picture of somebody smoking a cigarette, and it's like, nah, we can't have that.
Right, like here's a they will not approve your ad. See, I had to do further research because
Yeah,
at first I'm like, did they blocked a post I had because my character has the word black in his name? Are you serious?
really?
Started doing some research. If you try to post an ad with hashtags that say anything like Black Lives Matter or anything, and it's in the ad that you're trying to run or a post you're trying to boost, it won't boost that. It won't run that. It'll be straight out rejected.
Yeah, dang.
It's that they're not playing nothing, no political issues, no nothing. They're not going for it.
I
So
feel
I gotta be real careful about the way I word it. You just gotta be slick with the way you word it.
exactly.
And like hopefully let the imagery do the talking. And maybe alter the thumbnail so the thumbnail isn't just the first controversial thing. You just gotta be slick with the way you word it and just smooth with your imagery. But other than that, if you do that, you'll still be able to get your point across. You gotta be slick with it now.
Okay, I feel that. I'm actually gonna keep a note of that because
Yeah, yeah,
I gotta figure out how to get past these ads, man.
yeah. No, seriously, bro. It's messing up everything.
Definitely.
Damn Facebook ads manager. Shit.
Well, oh yeah, dude. I don't even use that anymore. It's like I don't know what it is, but Facebook just hasn't been as popping the past couple of months.
It's been worse, man. It got
Yeah.
worse once they did that thing when Facebook was shut down for that whole day.
Oh yeah.
After that, that's when all of this stuff. That's when I noticed that happened, and I was like, oh, where? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see that.
Dude, Instagram got shut down too. Everyone was on Twitter complaining.
Yeah, everybody was on Twitter. Man, I was like, damn, that's really gonna affect my bread because that's gonna affect my sales definitely. I'm like,
Exactly.
yo, crazy. It was definitely crazy, man. Definitely crazy. But
Yeah. It is what it is, right? All right.
set.
So I think that's all the questions that about the book that I've had for
Okay.
today.
Okay.
So we're gonna end the segment off with one of my random questions. Actually, yeah, we're gonna do the same thing last video. I'm gonna try and make it an ongoing thing. So, pick two of your favorite characters in any media. It could be comics, movies, books, whatever, and pick those top two and put them up against each other. Who do you think would win in a fight?
Okay. And it could be in any type of
Yeah,
genre, like any not genre, but any type of world. Like
yeah, like Legolas. You got a whole bunch of other stuff, man. Go at it.
who would I think wouldn't fight? Okay. Um Now we're not talking about my character, right? You're talking about any
I
two
mean,
people.
if he's your favorite character, might as well. I don't mind
Right.
the shameless plug.
Uh okay. Let me see. Uh One fight I really want to see, like I've always wanted to see. Um I don't know, because are you I don't know, are you really big on anime at all or like
I know,
Western?
I know. Some like to be honest, I'm more of an anime and manga fan than a comics fan.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay. So okay, so you're so then you must be aware of Hunter x Hunter.
Yes, a little
Okay.
bit. I'm still getting into that show.
Oh, okay. Oh man. Okay. So what about Baki? On Baki?
Ooh, okay, I know about Baki a little bit.
Okay. So the you okay, so you know about Yujiro Hanma then. Okay.
Ooh, you don't want to talk about that guy, bro.
Yeah, bro. Beast, right? Beast,
Yeah,
right?
yo,
Yeah.
beyond beast.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I can't. Yeah, yeah. Black Bolt not ready for that yet. Yet we got a couple more arcs to go, but yeah,
Definitely.
that's great. I'm not gonna say Black Bolt, but see, that's one person. That's one person. Like yo, all right, David, man, you gonna have to sit this one out, man. You ain't rocking with him yet, man.
Yeah, that yo,
Yo,
he doesn't care, bro. He took that cockroach tackle that Baki did, and he's just like, "Is that it? You
yeah,
done?"
set off a volcano with a punch. Yeah, yeah, man. But yeah. So okay, I wanted to see Yujiro Hama versus the father of Killua from Hunter x Hunter. What's his name? Zoldyck. Zoldyck of
Oh yeah, I heard about him.
the Silva family. Zoldyck Silva. Man, they kind of look alike too, except Zoldyck has like silver hair.
I'm going to have to look him up later because
Yeah.
I'm still in like season. I'm still in like volume one. Oh no, I'm on volume 3.
Okay. Yeah. When Killua goes back to his family home, they'll I think they introduce his father there.
Okay.
Zoldyck is Zoldyck Silva, I believe. Yeah, that's this Zoldyck Silva. He's crazy, man. So I would love to see him and Yujiro Hama go at it, blow for
Just
blow.
duke it out.
And so if I'm comparing this dude, he's got to be he's a problem. I would pay-per-view to see that fight.
Okay.
Yeah,
So who do you think would win?
honestly, I would give it to Zoldyck, yo. I would give it to the Silva family from Hunter x Hunter. I would. I would. Those guys are master assassins, bro.
Definitely. Like for you, those of you guys that don't know, Killua, in the first time that he was introduced, he pulled some dude's heart out casually. He didn't care.
Yeah, he just walked away like, yo, that was when Gon was like, yeah, this kid's a problem.
Yeah, this is my boy for life.
Yo, just off this dude, like it's crazy. It's crazy,
Shoot.
crazy.
Yo, do you read it or do you watch it?
I've only Hunter x Hunter. I've only watched the series. I haven't read the manga, but how I don't know how farther they've gotten the manga than the regular show because I am waiting to see the Dark Continent arc.
The Dark Continent arc.
Yeah. So like when you get to the point where they're fighting the the chimera ants,
Oh yeah.
bro. So basically those things, basically every monster or creature in the Hunter x Hunter universe comes from the Dark Continent. Yo, when they explain the craziness behind that, it was so crazy, dude. Like the whole world of Hunter x Hunter, like the whole planet was like the size of an island. When they zoomed out, there's a continent that makes their whole like the place, the area, all their countries and everything that makes up their world.
Yeah.
That's only a small part of the real planet, bruh.
Oh, dude,
And
that's
like,
some truly cool stuff.
and so like there's like if this was like the size of all of the continents, there's like a bigger world out here with like a land mass just going on forever and nobody knows what's over there. All they know is that they're full of beasts and monsters, if not stronger than the chimera ants were.
Dude.
And that's where Gon's father was trying to go. And I think like only one person has ever made it back from there. And I don't know if he died or I forgot the name of the guy. But yeah, you have to be insanely strong. Like I believe if they come back with Hunter x Hunter, those guys are gonna hit like Dragon Ball level. Like
I feel that. Well, he needs to hurry up because actually, I can understand because he's been on like a lot of hiatuses because his body keeps breaking down.
Mm.
So
He's the
yeah,
same producer. It's the same guy that made Yu Yu Hakusho, isn't he?
exactly.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm kind of salty. I love Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't know why I'm not saying it right, but I love that show. And believe it or not, it's funny. He's actually married to the girl that did Sailor Moon.
The voice actor of Sailor Moon.
No, the creator of Sailor Moon. He bagged her.
Yo, what? Yo, that's
Yeah,
crazy. What?
yeah. So
Yo, that's crazy.
he pretty much said that if it comes to the point where he dies and he doesn't finish the series, he told his wife everything, so she's just gonna draw it for him.
Oh snap! That's why it's crazy. Like these people are creative as hell. Like
Yes.
the big props to the Eastern culture and Japanese artists and the creators, because they're creating and they're drawing their own stuff.
Yes.
Like
Jealous.
oh man, come on! How am I forgetting the creator of my favorite show, One Piece? Oh my god!
I love One Piece, bro.
Yo, like, but Oda, okay, Oda, there we go. How are you writing and drawing all of this stuff,
Yes.
dude? How are you? I'm for those of you who haven't know, I'm studying trying I'm a steady growing artist right now, right? So I'm tier 1 amateur level, like, but I'm gonna be posting some of my drawings too. And my goal is I don't want to get to the point where I'm illustrating I mean, that would be crazy if I was that talented to do that. Like, that would save so much money, but you time wise, that's why, like, shout out to Dan from Bigfoot Knows Karate
Oh, I
too.
fucking love Dan, man.
Yeah, yo, like, he's doing it, so he's one of them. So it's like, yo, like, hey, yo, you have to be. It takes an insanely amount of time. Like, I think he started Bigfoot Knows Karate along the same time when I started this, or he might have been before me, or I'm not sure how it goes. But yeah, I remember I bought one of his posters, and I won a competition he did, and he sent me a couple posters.
Nice.
But yeah, that's phenomenal, yo. Like, I wish I could do that. I just want to get to the point where it'd be good enough to me, like, yo, I can design my own characters. Now I give it to my artist and he runs with it.
Exactly.
Like, if I can get to that point where it's like, yo, I'm bored today, I'm about to draw up a couple characters and post them on IG and see what the people think. If I just want to get to that point, and I'll be happy, and I'll let my artist he do the rest.
Exactly.
That would be fire,
dude. And that's great in the long run because you can pretty much, like, let's say, like, you made it already, and you can just say, hey, look, I already made all this stuff. I can just auction it off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Definitely. It's like, I hope that in the next upcoming months, we're gonna looking deeply into seeing how the success of the book comes out. I'm gonna start looking into other stuff, like selling it as like NFTs or whatever, and deeply looking into that.
Yeah.
Been involved in that, so yeah, we got some good stuff coming up.
I feel that.
Yeah, man. So
right.
can't wait.
So it's about almost that hour, almost 8 o'clock Eastern over here.
Okay. Yep.
Now,
Same time here.
Okay, bet.
Where you located out there, man? Where
I'm in Jersey, man.
Oh, you in Jersey? Oh man, I'm right down the way from you, man. Get old Nickel City, man.
Nickel City,
Buffalo, New York, man. So
dude, you're the second New Yorker I've talked to this month.
Oh, word? Oh yeah, man.
You know Dwayne Robinson?
Dwayne Robinson. Sound familiar.
Yeah. The guy that did that Michael's Awakening werewolf book.
Okay, I gotta look that up though. He's from from the city? Okay.
Yeah, he's from New York.
Okay, yeah, man. Yeah, gotta follow him.
Chill dude, you gotta talk to him, man.
Word. Okay, definitely, dude. Yeah, man, it's crazy. You meet a lot of good people in this joint, man. That's why I'm glad to be here, man. This is where I belong, man. So
Exactly, dude. You're lucky too, because you got one of the biggest conventions out there near you.
yeah. Oh yeah. And I missed it. It just happened. I missed it, yo.
Really? Oh fuck, man.
Yeah. I was like, man, should have went out there with something, you know.
True.
Yeah.
Like, shoot, at least get the word out.
Right. That's what my brother was telling me too. He was like, yo, just go. Even if you don't have the book ready, just go. Like,
Yeah, exactly. You talk about people like that.
yeah, something. Posters, cards, something.
Definitely. All right.
Yep.
So, where can I know I already posted a link, but just in case people don't see it, I'm still trying to get used to pinning the stuff in the chat or whatever. Can you tell us where we can find you?
Okay. Yeah. First foremost, IG. You know, IG at Black Bolt Comics. Facebook and Twitter. I'm trying to convert. I was on TikTok. I'm trying to convert back to Twitter. All of those platforms is at Black Bolt Comics. So you got Twitter, where I'm mainly at, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. You can find me at all of those platforms at Black Bolt Comics.
All right, bet. Okay, so I'm gonna be following you on all those things because I'm trying to build a TikTok right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it gets tedious, bro. It's definitely tedious, man. Like, I don't know how the big guys up there in the comic world, man. They're killing it, man. They're killing it. I just don't know how they have the time to be doing this. Crazy, bro. Like, yo, these dudes, man. Yeah, I mean, do you follow Black Sands at all?
Oh, dude, I know a lot about Black Sands, man.
Yeah, like his rate, like the way he how he's on there all the time. I'm like, dude, how you have the time to do all that to still run your business? Like, yo, like I wish I could like that. It's crazy.
Exactly. He has freaking his own app now. He has the Black Sands comics. He has all these umbrella series that he's working with people with.
Yeah, it's like, amazing, bro. Yo, fire, so fire, bro. Like, oh my god.
Did you hear that he was coming out with an animation too?
Oh yeah, yo, the trailer is fire, bro. Like I can't wait for that, bro. I might have to have a host a watch party or something when that drops, yo. Like I'm
definitely.
Yeah, that's fire.
I wonder what he's releasing it on.
I don't know. I have no idea about that, man. It's like I think you just sign up so you get notified. So
probably.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go relax for a bit. Take care of my cats. It was nice having you on, bro.
Yeah, you already know, bro. Thanks for having me.
No problem, dude. I hope your campaign goes well. I'm gonna be trying to back it. So far, I've been like a little busy with trying to get my projects updated, and there's this whole event situation. So everything's set up good for me right now, but I really want to get that book.
Right. Thank you. I appreciate that, man.
No problem.
It'd be crazy. Definitely.
All right. Take care, man.
All right. You too, man. See you soon.